my Discord server and invite my yourselves if you haven't done so already. As I say every stream, because if you're not joining my Discord server, what are you waiting for? So join us over there, and we will get on with today's stream. All right, happy Wednesday. It is hump day now, hump evening, as it is just a little bit after 8 o'clock. Good evening, y'all. Back to air. It's a air crew show again. It's we're gonna be playing some more golf because it is Masters week, and actually the Masters starts tomorrow, so I can't wait to watch that. But so let's get ahead to it, and everything else. So let's see what else. Let's see what more. See if we can actually play some better rounds this stream than we did last night. Okay, I am. Hang on.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, I cannot get my controller to connect to the PC for some reason. Hi, Reaper. Welcome in. How's it going? How's it going, Reaper? Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm having a little bit of trouble to start this stream. My controller won't connect to the PC. I think it was because of the update I did on the PC last night. So now I'm trying to, yeah, I know. I wish I caught this before I started the stream. So now I'm trying to see what the problem is. It was working fine just last night, and then I had an update or something overnight. Last night I had an update to it, and I think the update messed up the I think the update messed up the controller input. So now I got to figure out how to do it. Yeah, it's a pain in the rear end. Let me see what I can. Let me check the obvious. Let me make sure it's plugged in. Let me make sure it's plugged in decent. All right. Okay.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
There we go. I got it now. All right. All right. There we go. Now we go. Now we're hitting the course. And I got my controller working, so that's good. Now ready to.
As noted in its logo, first opened in 1919. There's a look at the beautiful Pebble
I would
Beach
love
golf
to play
links
this golf
here on the captivating Monterey Peninsula. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing "From Sea to Shining Sea." Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
So it has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
Oh. Well, that sucks. It's like my first shot of the round is always crappy.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
Yes, 120 yards left to the flagstick. Ball sitting down a little bit in the rough, but nothing too dangerous.
Okay.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot.
I know. Yeah, I hit that one fat.
Mishit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above,
I hit it
maybe.
back.
It's a little bit of a head
That's what I did.
scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
That's a decent putt.
Okay, not a bad lead. That's a good shot.
And this is for a bogey. Oh, we got a downhill putt, and it's going from right to left. Oh! Jeez, that sucks. I read it right, just didn't bounce in.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
I hit that
Well,
one
hit the
fat,
stroke
too.
limit on that one.
That first deep shot going way up, going into 3.
Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
Oh, hell. Well,
No fairway here. This one in that rough.
oh,
Has to
Seriously?
be thrilled with that second shot here to the par
still didn't
5,
get on the
Frank.
green, though.
Got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
at least that's for a birdie.
A straightforward look here for birdie.
There we go.
There's some early damage control right there. After the triple at the first, he gets one of those shots back right away. It's a birdie at the second. This is a pretty hole, the third. 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself a very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance
All
at
right.
birdie.
Hole number 3. Oh, hell. Oh,
he's pulled it.
no.
Oh, that gets the cart path.
Oh, that was way too much.
Oh, do
I
you
had way too
believe
much
it?
club
Right
on that
off
one.
making birdie. This tee shot on the very next hole. Out of bounds.
Oh, I gotta hit a tee. I gotta hit another tee shot. Hit another tee shot as a stroke 3. What I should have done on the first shot. Now that's an 11-foot putt for par. There no
He has a
14-foot
12-footer
putt.
here.
14 or 12-foot putt for par. Oh my gosh.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there.
Yeah.
So he'll
I give it
finish
right
that one
back.
off. It is a bogey 5 here at the
Considered
third.
a bad tee shot that bounced over. That's actually
Wow,
not
a
bad.
day's worth of breathtaking shots, Frank, from the players and the Pacific Ocean. There it is, and this begins that beautiful 7-hole stretch along the ocean. Short, par 4, 4th hole.
And this is also where some of these decisions become quite critical. Do you try and drive this green 330 yards to the front? Or do you worry about that little pop bunker on that left side, which is about 250 yards to get over it? Because that's what narrows this fairway down. But it plays uphill.
Okay.
And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. Pretty shaggy lie here as he'll try to muster up something for his second.
There we go.
And for a short little shot, the heavy rough certainly makes things more difficult because the rough gets between the club face and the ball. But not bad, all things considered.
for birdie. Yep, rip. Lord have mercy.
Been a rocky road to this
Another
point.
bogey.
4 over par on the round. We arrive now at the 189-yard par 3 called the New Fifth. Despite being redesigned by Jack Nicklaus late last century, safest play here is to the left center of the green. Solid shot, and
There we go.
sometimes solid throughout
That's
the
better
round
than going
will
out of
win the
bounds like I
day.
did yesterday.
Now,
Yes, sir.
from long range, this for birdie.
It is downhill. Oh! That was pretty good, too.
Now a 7-footer.
Really?
Just poor execution. And now 5 over par after another bogey.
I dropped another bogey.
It's a tremendous par 5 here, the 6th hole. Frank, you can plainly see Stillwater Cove on the right. Where do you want to put this tee shot?
When you look at that tee that you're on for a start, Rich, you're
You
20
got
yards above. So
shot in
whatever
the
you hit's
water.
going to go at least 20 yards further. So I look at that first bunker, 270, really only playing 250 yards, and then the fairway sloping towards the right. So even a 3-wood, for some of the longer players, just something that hits around there, could even be a long iron, it's going to scoot forward. If you get 270 yards out of your tee shot, I mean, you can still reach this par 5 and 2.
There, beautiful. Beautiful tee
And that
shot.
will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway.
Yes. Finally.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Wonderful tee shot here. Biggest challenge is you cannot see the pin sitting on the green. You're gonna have to pick out a point along the edge of the cliffs to get the ball on line.
That's a
Okay, you like to see that. It has been a tough day, no question about it, but that is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
Nope, that was never going to climb that hill, and he has left himself a tester coming up. 8 feet now for birdie.
Come on, let's get a shot back. Oh, I hate doing that.
Are you kidding me?
That looked like it was in.
A freaking bogey. I got cocky on that one.
It has been frustrating.
Unreal.
6 over par already.
Ah, man, I really hate
This is the one you dreamed about, isn't it? Just a little baby wedge that kisses the clouds and drops softly on that tiny green here at the 7th. You and your maker, there's nothing better in the world than to be playing the 7th hole and
I
playing
cannot
it well
putt to save
here
my
at Pebble
life
Beach.
tonight.
Okay, center of the green. Good shot. "14 feet to the hole." Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
All right.
From the famous par 3 7th to the equally famous par 4 8th. Frank, what a hole.
It is, Rich, and it starts, in my opinion, the best 3 consecutive par 4s in golf. This one's a little bit of a blind tee shot. That white rock that's just up ahead, that's your line. If you hit it over the right side of that, your run out is about 250 yards. If you go a little left of that, you've got another 20 yards up your sleeve. But do not go further than that.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine.
Good job.
So after that bomb of a drive, this his second to the par 4.
Stop. Oh, good.
Okay, not too bad there.
Ooh. Yes.
Yes, very methodically done,
Another
and that
birdie.
one in for a birdie. Thing about Pebble Beach is it's easy to lose focus, stare off the horizon, the Pacific Ocean, and all that beauty that surrounds you. But then you remember, man, I'm playing the 9th hole here. This is one of the hardest par 4s in the world. Pay attention.
Man, bogey number 6 like that. Ooh. That's fun.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. So from the rough, his second at 9. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. A look here at birdie.
And this is not the place to be. It's a really tough side hill putt. He's got to push it out to the right and then just let it drift back to the hole.
Oh, no. Just appeared to be befuddled by the break there.
Are you
no,
serious?
lapse in concentration there. That'll cost him.
I didn't break. Right after
So
I get a
attacking
birdie,
here,
I get a bogey.
it's a
I
bogey
get a
at the
bogey.
ninth. And that's going to finish off a front nine of
This is a harder course than
41,
I think.
6 over par.
Now beginning the inward half here at Pebble Beach, and it is some start to this backside, Frank. A big, bold par 4, once again running the entire length of the Pacific Ocean along the right.
Yeah, visually it's stunning, no doubt about that, with the world's largest hazard there on the right. So your mind does go to the left side of this fairway, but you don't want it to go too far left. Those 3 bunkers, they're very much in play. But really aim in the left side of this fairway because the fairway does kick to the right.
This started toward the left side.
Oh, brother.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch. Yes, smart play from that distance. Just use the
Nice
putter,
putt.
make sure you get the line, and this one goes down for a birdie. We head now
All
to the
right.
370-yard par 4 11th, where
Get
ideally
another
you'd
birdie.
like to
Let's get
favor the
Ryan.
left side of the fairway to open up the approach into one of the smallest greens at Pebble Beach.
What a putt. Oh,
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot. This from about 10 feet.
ah. Lord have mercy. Really? I get a birdie and a bogey on consecutive holes? Or at least a bogey, if not.
That's the cruelest thing about this game, Rich. I mean, it's just now it's another shot.
My God, this is frustrating. I need to
So a
stop playing
fairly
this.
uneven stretch going on here. Birdie on the previous hole, but that'll be forgotten now after the double bogey here.
First par 3 now on the backside,
I'm just
Frank.
going
This is
backwards.
sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that, that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
mark of a good player right there. You make a mistake, and mistakes happen. We know in this game, but she bounced right back and hit a quality shot. Nah, you got to get it there. Just didn't do it.
Really? Oh, perfect.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Here we are, Pebbles' 13th 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here.
Oh, the flag in the front.
That's a big lash. He might be able to cover this.
Yeah, that
Well,
was
it's
a little
been
bit long.
one miss after the other off the tee, and scoring from the deep rough today is very difficult.
Not in the fairway, but not a real problem here at the 13th, getting set to play his second shot.
Stop. Oh, my God.
Frank, it's obvious he caught a flyer right there. Explain what that means.
Well, you have loft, right? The ball's going to take off on the loft. They put grooves on the golf club so you can have nice contact. If those grooves fill up with a little bit of grass, then you have no grooves, then you have nothing really to put the extra spin on the golf ball. So that is a flyer.
This is not a very good round. There we go. I'm not a fan of the controllers of this on this game. Dropping another shot.
That is so painful when you come up that short.
Why is it that putts on line come up short?
I hate doing this.
Okay, so the concentration dips a bit here near the hole. It becomes a 3-putt. Suddenly, this winds up a double bogey.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570 plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta.
Oh, hell.
Oh, that is way right. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive,
Yeah,
now in the rough.
Dardu, I messed that shot up. My God.
Oh, that second shot took some force on this par 5 just to get it into the greenside bunker. Now well positioned, especially with a little savvy bunker shot.
What the hell?
Distance control a factor there. That is out of the sand, but right into the rough.
Oh!
I think he'll be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. You may have heard of the 17-mile drive here, Pebble Beach. It's scenic. It is one you absolutely want to put on your bucket list, but you don't want to get there by chasing a tee shot onto the road. That's what can happen if you blow it way right here at 15, if you do keep it in play. At 393 yards, this 15th hole is absolutely one on which you can make a birdie. Well, not holding back. This is a big swing.
I've lost count on how many fairways missed today, but I know that's very difficult to score from the deep stuff.
See what he can do with this one. His second at the 15th. Just want to avoid the flyer lie coming out of that rough.
I'll put that.
Well, Rich, it looked like he just took the normal club that he would have out of the fairway, but you've always got to take at least one less when it looks like a flyer lie.
A little conversation, and you've had these before, Frank, between the player and the caddy right there. Maybe they should have gone down a club.
I hate it, Alan Fayette.
So a tap in there. Some nice work around the green with the flat stick. Going to let him come away with a par. This is a really pretty hole, the par 4 16th. What's the right line here, Frank?
Well, if you want to pick out something in the horizon there, if you look closely down there, the tallest tree in the distance, that's sort of right bang in the middle of the fairway. You will not see your tee shot land and you won't see it run out, but that's the line.
Oh, no.
And that ball definitely slowed up a bit. It'll wind up coming down in the heavy rough. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in two with a good shot here.
Oh, brother. Okay. Well, at least I got out of the woods.
It is a game of touch, and it is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
And this is like a 32-foot putt for par. Yep.
This is a 9-footer.
Why do I keep doing that?
Not a good hole of golf here.
Are you
It is that time to
serious?
pick up and move on. From
did
Jack,
that
the
not go in?
1972 U.S. Open, to Tom Watson, the same championship, 1982. A 182-yard par 3 penultimate hole at Pebble Beach has provided historical drama time after time. Okay, a little hesitant there, understandable, and he'll have that left for a birdie. Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, it's pretty straight overall, this putt, except halfway. It's really going to start moving from right to left.
Yeah, that's good pace. Just a little offline, but not too bad from that far away.
Man, that would been a really good putt. That was really good.
And he will finish that off for a par, and let's see. Yeah, there it is. Get a little smile with the way this round is unfolded.
Frank, you don't need to say a whole lot. 18T, Pebble Beach.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful finishing hole, Rich. Two of my favorites really are this hole here, just looking at that tee shot, and the 18th at St. Andrews because of exactly where you are. But, you know, this hole, when you look at the water there, Stillwater Cove, it's so beautifully framed by the bunkers. And then when you start to look at the tee shot, you start to notice what the designer's done, just leaving the tree there in the middle of the fairway. So the decision is, do I play short, left, or right? And it's not the only tree on the hole, too, because that upcoming second shot, you have another tree short right to contend with. But if there's ever a hole you want a birdie to finish, this is the one.
Well, we've seen people still reach the green in two from here, but it's going to be a tough task as that tee shot offline and in the bunker. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5.
Ooh. That's a 13-foot putt.
Okay,
birdie.
sensible play right there, and that one on deck. This will be a 14-foot putt here.
Oh,
Got it there, but not quite on target.
good line. Just missed it.
So that, an apt metaphor for this round, a 3-putt bogey on the 18th green. And this will be a round of 85.
Ugh.
So yet another wonderful day at Pebble Beach. Though Frank, it's not finished yet, though the sun is beginning to set. You and I are heading to Carmel for dinner tonight. What time do you want me to pick you up?
6:45, my man. The sun should be just setting by there this time of the year. And of course, you know, the big decision is, do we go to the whaling station, sardine factory? I don't know. And also, who's paying?
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Let's play one we haven't played yet. All right, this is gonna be a new course for me. We're gonna play as my golfer, so he's not gonna be as good. But it's the same settings as the last round.
From scenic Lighthouse Point here on the rugged coast of Maine, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner, and partner, you and I have called a lot of rounds of golf through the years. I know there's always something that piques your interest. How about today?
Rich, every day brings you a chance to do something special. And when we get to sit in this perch, that's what I look for. And I don't want to see the head going down. I want to see that every single shot is a chance to do something special. That could be a chip. Maybe the chip goes in. Maybe it's a 30-footer that goes in. Maybe a drive gets rifled down the fairway. Do something special.
All right.
And that one maybe didn't get the kind of roll he was hoping for. He's in the fairway at one, but that was not the longest of drives.
Nice.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Stop. All right. That's a long dog leg hole here.
13 feet away.
Putts about pretty straight. Oh. Broke right.
Yeah, he would have liked that to fall, but he needed to gun it just a little more. So he'll get that one to go, and it's a bogey to get his round started.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is a bogey.
Now at the second here at Lighthouse Point, Frank, this is some tough par three.
If you want to try and really break the hole down and be a purist here, Rich, you'd like to hit a little cut into this green, something that moves away from the water and the cliff back towards that bunker. That would be the perfect shot to hit, but such a difficult par three. Anything on the green would be good here.
Whoa. Okay, I hit it fat. At least I made it over the cliff.
Now a second to this par three.
Stop, stop, stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, 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 no!
Oh.
And it went off the cliff. Oh, Lord.
And that area, of course, outside the playable area, and that will be considered OB.
Oh my goodness, that sucked. I hit it short. that sucked. Really, you're only going
That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on.
Brother.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Navalo back with you at the 3rd hole here at the Cliffs. And this is a hole that offers up a chance to put a red number on the board, Frank.
It certainly does. A good drive finding this very narrow fairway will certainly give you the opportunity to reach the green in 2. Stray a little left, either with the drive or the second, and all of a sudden you might realize this par 5 has teeth.
Oh,
And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
okay.
Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Okay, that worked out really well. Not quite on the green, but certainly in a spot where you can make a birdie. So maybe an opportunity here from just off the front of the green. This is for eagle.
That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Stop. Oh, brother. 30 feet when it's got an up and down hill run. Great.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Hair of right to left in this one, Rich. Straight back up the slope.
Well, we'll never know if that had gone in because it never made it.
Ah. Yeah.
Well, maybe a moral victory here at the 3rd. It'll just be 1 drop shot, plus 5 now through 3 holes. 4th hole, and looking for a quality start. It's 411 yards and a par 4.
No fairway bunkers or bunkers really to contend with here. Cliffs to the left and also water on that side. But one of the wider fairways on this front side,
Oh,
made up for
brother.
by a very small green.
Oh, man, this is tough. Oh, if I just hit it a little bit more, I could have cleared the tree. Oh, I clipped the tree on the way up. Son of a bitch. Really?
It's a slow start and you can blame it on the short game.
Stop.
A little strong on the chip right there. Certainly not ideal.
Oh, that's for sure. And that leaves double bogey on the table.
Again.
Okay, a double bogey here at 4, and the struggles continue. 7 over to start the round. Now the 5th hole, par 4, 481 yards.
Find the fairway, and it's a fairly generous one, and you should have a shot where you want a nice lofted one over that front bunker to land softly on the green.
The second shot clipping the tree. Stop. No. No. Stop. Good.
Rule number 1 in golf, have a short memory. You can see why. Double bogey at the last and now a missed fairway. Too much thought about what happened before, not what you want to do now.
Not bad.
That one was running so hot.
There we go.
Okay, maybe a glimmer of hope in what has been a troublesome front side, as that is safely in for a par. Par 3 6th is relatively short, 198 yards, Frank.
But this one, really, you've got to go airborne here. That bunker that protects the left side and front, you've got to carry that and get it to land soft so it doesn't skip through the back of the screen.
Oh, the flag is over here. Okay. And I go way over here.
And that one wanders off to the right, so time to see if the wedge can save him. A chance maybe to just throw something up high for his second.
Just a little over ambitious on that chip shot and just sailed past.
Gee whiz, a 21-foot putt for par.
Good chunk of real estate here, 22 feet away.
It's actually pretty straightforward, so. Nice.
Oh, look at this. Not a very high make
Good
percentage on that one. I can guarantee you that. But he gets to go for his par. Par 4 7th here at Lighthouse Point is only 370 yards. Frank, are you unhappy if you walk out of here with anything other than a birdie?
I think we'll see all sorts of different scores here, Rich. If you hit the fairway, then obviously you're definitely going to be looking at birdie. But you stray or hit the wrong club off the tee, that's really what this hole's about. It's about club selection. You could hit a multitude of clubs off this tee.
Lord. This is a risky shot we doing here. Ooh. Wow.
And this one gonna settle into the bunker off the
Went
tee.
into sand, but that's not bad.
The tee shot collected here, now a short one for his second.
Hey, there's a buck.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Well, a bit unusual. A third par 3 now on this front side. We're at the 8th. It's 165 yards, Frank.
And this par 3 looks nothing like the previous two. Heads towards the edge of the cliff there. Long green, almost a figure 8 or an hourglass shape. Bunkers left and right. Going to have to be straight here.
Alright, I'm gonna have to chip that. What I try to do is roll it up to it, but it's like, yeah. Nice. Good shot there. That's a 2-foot par.
Oh.
Or I do that. Didn't give it enough break.
Okay, so he's in there with a bogey fort. A disappointment here at the 8th. Now to the par 5 9th. Frank, what are we looking at here?
Well, for the longer hitters, it's actually a chance to reach par 5 and 2. 300 yards is where that fairway starts to bend more to the left. So you do the maths, it's going to give you roughly 250 yards to the middle to the front left of that green. That's the easy way to play the hole. Make a mistake off the tee and you might find out this is a more difficult 3-shotter than what you were anticipating.
Good job.
Okay, you like to see that. It has been a tough day, no question about it, but that is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
I can make this putt.
Yeah, he wanted that to go a little more, but that's not too bad from there.
Come on, let's make this putt.
It's been an eventful front 9, but this for birdie. Yep,
Good
that's
job.
nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th.
All right.
And that's going to finish off a front 9 of 41, 6 over par. Frank, you think about the great designers, Pete Dye, Alistair McKenzie, and Christian Brandt is certainly in that conversation. They like to play mind games with you, and you're playing with people's heads when you look at that
Ooh,
number
that's
on
an
the
interesting
card
green. It's got a
versus
bunker
the
right in
10th
middle
hole.
of it.
Yeah, 10th hole, which is par 4, plays a lot longer than 11, but this is it's a very clever hole. It's called what we call a tweener. It's in between a 4 and a 5. So if you walk away with here with 5, you feel like you've lost something. Walk away with 4, you feel like you've gained something. So the great par 5s are often reachable. 11, that's one of them.
And this one's only 530 yards as a par 5, and remember 10 was a par 4 at 592.
And that tee shot finds the first cut. But really, with that second shot, it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
There we go.
Okay, that's acceptable
This
there.
is going to be an uphill putt.
11 feet away. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
Par.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par.
Another par 5.
Now we go to the 11th hole, and this is a par 5, but it's actually shorter than the par 4 10th. This one comes in at 530 yards, and more evidence of the kind of creativity by the award-winning design team of Patel and Duncan.
That's right. Patel really is known to be the shaper. He's the one that makes all those interesting shapes of the bunkers. For example, here, nipping it in the fairway, making drive or almost too much club, all very, very risky, plus the front bunker there. Now, this is a great par 5. The reason why, it's reachable, it's tempting, but you don't know what you're going to finish up shooting on it.
This is turning a little to his left.
Okay. Now,
Okay, you like to see
56
that. It
foot
has
putt
been
for
a
eagle.
tough day, no question about it, but that is a bright spot, Frank.
Well, it was like it was raining through most of the day, and then all of a sudden the sun popped out, because this is a total change.
Nope, that one's sailed. Come on, let's make this putt.
A dead-on look here for birdie.
There we
Yeah,
go.
can't take those for granted.
Job.
Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie.
Good hole.
Back here now at the 12th hole, par 4, 439 yards. Frank to the center of this green off the black tees.
And if the breeze blows left
Yeah,
or
but I'm
right,
not
this
playing
hole
a black
plays
tee.
very hard. One of the reasons why, just through the fairways, littered with bunkers. So not only do you have to pick the
the
right
hole's on
line,
the
but
right.
somehow you've got to get that ball the right distance as that hole bends completely to the left. Rather interesting shaped green here at 12.
This is a stiff test, no doubt.
Good.
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
152 to the hole, coming off a birdie on the previous, looking for 2 in a row.
And my second shot goes in the bunker.
That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Now, gonna have to try and get this out and let it run.
Okay, stop. Okay.
Yeah,
19
look how
feet.
quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. A good 20-footer here. Yeah,
Yes!
well, That'll end the run of birdies, but it is a good save, a par right there.
All right, good play.
Well, well, well. What do we have here, partner? The par 5, 13th, or is it a par 8? I can't tell.
It looks like a misprint, Rich. 702 yards, and not only that, too, they put the two fairway bunkers in a perfect place. Perfect place if they want to annoy your tee shot. It's going to take 310, 320 yards just to get past that. Then you've got a long, long way to go. And, of course, remember when you're on 10? This is the shared green. So 13 and 10, and this is where they meet up again at the end of a long, long walk.
Uh-oh, this is well left.
Okay.
No fairway here. This one in that rough.
Good second shot. That last bounce, a little unlucky, but still that third shot sits up rather nicely into this par 5.
For birdie.
Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more.
Wow.
Well, he gave that birdie putt a good run, but
one more
par is
par
all
five.
he'll have to show for it.
That's 17.
And to the 14th hole.
Par 3. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Better than the water.
Second shot now, here at the par 3.
That's for par. 9 feet.
10-foot putt left.
Woo!
Yep, good work.
There we
Not to
go.
let that get away, and that's in for a par. 15th hole, and Frank, a return to sanity. 387 yards, par 4.
Yeah, second easiest hole on the golf course. Bends a little to the left. Just avoid the sand left and that little pot bunker on the right. And you should be set up with a relatively short iron in to a green that really the only problem is if you go long.
Oh. If it just went straight. Oh, brother. green yet. Oh! Lord. Now this is a putt for par.
Yep, not a lot of movement there. He's able to walk that
Four
one in to
consecutive
save
pars.
his par.
Wow.
Final par 3 on the backside. It's the 16th, 241 yards. Time to make a move as we are in the finishing stretch here.
When you give the scorecard a cursory look, you might think 240-something yards is a difficult hole, but this plays quite a bit downhill, so it plays more around the 200-yard mark. A fairly generous green, protected by the bunker.
Holy crap. Look at this shot. Oh, Lordy. We going in the bump. Well. Wow. That's crazy.
Some green to work with as he'll try and lift this one out.
There we go. Give me a shorter putt. That's
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad.
Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Woohoo!
Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the green side bunker.
Man.
Here we are at another lengthy par 5. This one the 613-yard 17th. An S-shaped hole that the longer hitters can reach into, but you have to avoid the bunkers running down the right side.
Yep. Okay. Now where's the hole? Oh, it's over here on the left in that corner. Fun. There we go. Beautiful. Good
No
shot.
issues here. That is into the fairway.
Good shot.
Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Well, had the distance right, just a little bit offline to the
Now we're gonna
left.
chip it.
And a little bit left, too, with this third shot.
Gotta be thinking about making this one from just off the edge of the green. This for eagle.
Ooh! just need a little bit more. All right, this is a great putt for birdie here. We got him. Come on, let's make this. Good job.
Okay, maybe clawing back to respectability here. Short birdie putt, and he's back to 4 over. We've made it at last to the 18th, partner. What a finishing hole.
It is. It's a tee shot you have to respect. That fairway goes on that sort of 60-degree angle towards the left, so you have to know how far you fly the ball, and of course you can't afford to miss hit your tee shot. But a good tee shot. Let's talk a bit positive here. Good tee shot in the middle of the fairway, just going to leave you a short iron, and an excellent chance to finish with another birdie.
Oh, bruh.
Second shot now at the home hole. Ball is in the rough, but has a chance to get this within birdie range with a good shot.
you go. Good job.
Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18.
Awesome back nine.
And that will wrap up a round of 75, 3 over par. Frank, we saw it all today here at the Cliffs at Lighthouse Point. We played about a 700-yard par 5 and almost 600-yard par 4. Some really demanding par 3s. This was enjoyable and challenging at the same time.
Challenging and long, 7,700 yards, but changes in elevation, the great vistas we saw. Really an enjoyable day. Golf's to be played in the elements. I certainly enjoyed calling the golf we saw today. And, well, Rich, tide's come in. Time for us to go.
That was I had a bogey-free back nine. That's awesome. Great job. Good job. All right, I will take a break and then we'll come back and play the next round. All right, let's see. Actually, I'm not sure if I updated my Discord server, so let me try to do this.
Now, from a tight lie, this is second. In your life, have you seen a chip like that? Brilliantly done. The birdie here at 16.
Yes.
This par 4 17th at 440
Finally, I
yards,
got a
one of the
birdie.
most famous in the sport. This is where in 1980.
Hey, don't fault the guy for talking about it all the time. The last time he had sex, beer cans didn't have labels. Just said beer.
What's going on, Travis? Welcome in, bud. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. welcome in, Travis. Thank you for coming by. How's it going?
Set upon the cliffs high above the Pacific Ocean below, there's a look at the majestic South Course at Torrey Pines, site of this edition of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, there are so many eye-catching courses here in Southern California, but many would say that this one right here, Torrey Pines, is the jewel of them all.
Yeah, it's tough too. You know, the South Course here at Torrey, you know, it's a long golf course, so there's a lot of sort of strenuous iron shots. They're not just sort of drive and wedge holes, so you've got a lot of mid-irons. So just be prepared for that. But I think it's always fun when you get to play a golf course on a recreational day, and you know that they've hosted US Opens or PGA Tour events.
This one starting a little bit left.
Second cut.
And that is going to come up short of the bunker, but left of the fairway here at 1. Walking the course today, let's bring in Notah Begay III.
He's got 135 yards to the front, 116 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
Yep. Okay. Oh,
This is the gap wedge, but it's not going to get there. Might find the bunker.
That's going to be into one of the 2 bunkers that guard the sides of this first green. Going to have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Oh, hell.
Oh, that's certainly not the way you want to start the day.
Okay, it doesn't look like it's going a little bit left and right. Nope. All right, let's go for a bogey.
Don't be short. Just another couple of turns, Frank.
Man, I hate that.
So an early setback here. That will be a 6 on this opening par 4.
Double bogey. It's only the first hole.
We move now to the
see.
short but demanding 389-yard par 4 second here at Torrey Pines. Fairway wood or hybrid might be the play here.
And the flag is in the front. Okay. Ooh.
So after dropping a shot at the first, another fairway missed.
So from the rough, here's his second at 2.
Oh! Man, I thought I was going to go in there for a second.
This is an 11-foot putt.
And it's going from right to left.
That's how you snap back from an opening
There you
double.
go.
It's a birdie here at the second
Good
as he
job.
moves back to 1 over.
Well, this
I
is
think
one
I'm
of the
getting the
prettiest
hang of
par
this
threes
now.
you will ever see with the Pacific Ocean as a backdrop.
Wow.
You don't want to gaze at it too long because this better than 200-yard shot demands every bit of your focus and attention. This is a good one.
Yeah, you want to hit a little short. You don't want to go for the... You don't want to risk going over the cliff. Thought I'd do better than that, but...
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't
That's
quite
better
look
than
right
going
on that
over
one.
the cliff.
Still work to do to get this on the green. This his second.
Stop. 17 feet.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, I hit that one off.
Okay, just the one drop shot, as
All right,
that's in
back
for a
to
bogey.
+2.
Here's one of the really good par 4s at Torrey Pines South. Not only is it scenic, but it's challenging, and it requires a good tee shot, well struck in play, and you're happy to walk away with a par here.
And look where the flag is, in the very front. Buddy, that's really hard.
And this is going to wind up just fine. That, the first fairway he's hit so far, it is on the short stuff here at the 4th. Little bit of an awkward distance for this, his second.
Ooh. Man. Yeah, that's tough. I would like
Well,
to
safely
blow
on,
up.
but that's going to be a long way away. With La Jolla in the background now, this for birdie.
86 feet. Holy moly. It's gonna go downhill, and there's a lot of left to right. This is for birdie. Ooh, man, that was crazy. I thought I was gonna go in there for a second.
This is a 9-footer.
There we go.
Tell you what, that is
Good
a
job.
sensational 2-putt from where
Wow.
he was. Very well done there to save his par. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie.
And another flag in the front.
Well, that one's finished in the first cut. It's going to be a little bit harder to spin it from there with a little bit of grass around the ball, but still not too bad.
Well, okay. Ooh, oh, man.
That's the benefit of really bombing a tee shot down there. Sets up a simple little chip and a birdie.
Okay,
Yes.
he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie.
Now we got another par 5, so here we go.
All right, so you've made your way through some of those harder par 4s, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par 5. The 6th is 564 yards with a good tee shot. You'll have a chance at getting home in 2 and maybe making a 3.
I could definitely use an eagle.
And that will do just fine.
Nice shot.
Definitely within range of getting home in 2. This, his second.
Or not. I'm going to have to get out of the bunker.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
That's a good
big
putt.
explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Yes, that is how you pay off
There
a
we go.
great bunker shot. That's in for a birdie. On to the 7th now, a tough hole here, a winding par 4 at 462 yards. It is the #1 handicap hole on the south course, and for good reason. An approach shot from anything other than the fairway is fraught with peril, with a canyon beyond and a deep right
And
front
another
bunker
flag
guarding
in
an
front.
angled and difficult to hit green.
Oh, hell. Okay. That was not what I wanted.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second.
Now I can do a chip shot.
That's a disappointment right there, Frank.
Yeah, green light special, really. Come up considerably short.
Oh! Just enough. A little bit more. Now this one's got a lot of right to left. Nope. Hit that one fat.
That one just gonna sneak on
Jeez.
by. One over for the day. We arrive now at the second par 3 on the front side, the uphill 177-yard 8. Critical to avoid the large front bunker and get your shot to the right level of this two-tiered green.
Nope. That didn't work.
Gotta be careful of this ball checking up too soon, as he'll try to get this just right.
So I went from one bunker to the other one. Great.
Yeah, that one really jumped,
Yeah,
and it's going to lead to
this
yet
one was just really-
another bunker shot.
So I
Got to
went from
fully
one bunker
commit to this one, as he'll try again.
Alright, at least I got a putt.
Okay, not a bad recovery from out of the sand, and a chance, maybe, to limit the damage to one drop shot. Okay, one
There we
putt
go.
is all
Good
it
job.
takes out of the bunker, but the damage done
job.
before that, as he will walk off with a bogey. Well, this is a strong par 5 to close out this front side. It measures 615 yards. Obviously, it's going to be reachable into by only the longest hitters, but still, if you play it the right way, drive in the fairway, the appropriate layup, you can make a birdie.
I like it. Where's the hole? It's over there on the right. Hello, it's Hatter. Welcome in. Did the sound effect play on the stream there? I barely heard it in my thing. Okay. I barely heard it in my headset. I don't know what's going on with them. And can you guys hear me okay? Okay, y'all can hear me. And can you hear the game? Could you hear the game as well? Okay, that's good. At least you got me in the game, but I don't know what in the world. Sometimes those sound effects are either hit or miss. And I've really been trying to dig deep as to what's going on. But yeah, there's that sound. I knew that one was going to work because that's built into my Streamlabs. But welcome in, it's Hatter. I hope you're doing well. I'm down here playing some golf. Yeah, that one is built into my Streamlabs, so at least you can play with that one. But I'm here playing some golf, and I hope you're doing well. Let me see if let me hit this shot real quick.
Oh, gonna
And
be
I'm
watching
going-
this one intently.
Okay. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing all
Long
right.
drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
I'm glad you're doing good. But, ooh. Yeah, that's a tough shot. Well, welcome in. Welcome in. And now it's going in the bunker. Oh! You're going to lurk. You got some stuff to do. All right. Well, yeah, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you for stopping by. And that one rolled in and out of the bunker. Rolled up to the hill. Ooh! I've come close on those shots. All right, so you got a downhill putt. I think it's got a little bit. I think it's just about straight. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay, I think ultimately going with the putter there, probably a good decision.
Oh, I hit that one fat. Dag nabbit. Oh my
Okay,
God.
so it's a bogey for him here at the
I
ninth.
thought that one's going to miss too.
And that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. Always nice to kickstart your back nine with a birdie, and you'll have a chance. If, again, and we keep repeating this theme at Torrey Pines, if you hit a good tee shot, then you can attack. This one starting up that left side.
But I keep hitting my tee shots in the second
After
cup.
that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going to be time to have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the right place.
Take, stop. 23 feet.
All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Now this, for birdie at 10.
And he let quite a few opportunities slip through the cracks on the front side, so he'd love to take advantage here.
Oh.
Boy, that's going to come up. I'm going to say that's a good 10 feet short.
Yeah, I hit that one fat. Oh.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Just a little sloppy right now. No other way to say it. Another bogey and 4 over for the day. Always like to see a par 3 where you have to hit maybe a long iron, even a hybrid or a fairway wood, and that's the case here at the 11th. If the wind is blowing, already on the card it's 225 yards, but it can play upwards of 240, 250 yards. Need to be at your best on this shot. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now, from the apron, a second to the par 3.
Feet.
This one measures out to 15 feet.
It's going downhill and it's going right to left. Too much there. Too strong. This is for a bogey. Nope.
How does that not go in?
Oh, brother, I think this is where it's starting to get away from me.
Okay, third putt's the charm, but it's going to make for a rather untidy 5 here at the par 3. Up next, the 505-yard par 4 12th at Torrey Pines. You can be aggressive off the tee here, and you should be, because if you do not hit a good drive, you're not going to get it home in 2.
Where's the hole? Oh, it's all the way to the end. Beautiful. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12.
Oh. I thought that shot would work because of with the hole being in the
That just
back.
came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was
Dang,
never
damn
going
it.
to stop.
Yeah, I thought that shot would work because of
The strike was fine
yeah,
on
but
the
should've
pitch
used
shot.
the
Ball
approach.
first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
dag nabbit, that's second shot.
Got it there, but not quite on target.
I thought that shot would work, but it didn't. It just sailed over.
Let one get away right there. That is a really frustrating bogey 5 at the 12th.
Ugh.
This is a
Here we
good
go.
hole right here. Giant 621-yard par 5, the 13th. You have to hit a massive tee shot, and if you want to get home in 2, I mean, you need to really bust that second one. It has to be 260 yards of carry. Good luck and get after it.
This one goes, the fairway goes down and up the hill. And then the flag is over on the left. Oh, God. Now I'm in the middle of the hill in the second.
Wayward
foot.
from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
Good shot. Good line.
All right, not exactly what you're hoping for, but safely on the putting surface with birdie still in play.
Nope. Let's try to get a par.
Frank, that is
Oh,
painful.
I hit that one long.
I mean, all you got to do, just hit it. Just hit it.
I did hit it, and it just still rolled on me.
Been that kind of day. 8 over par already. We now arrive at the 437-yard par 4 14th at Torrey Pines. The canyon running along the left side of the fairway is the danger here.
Oh, Lord. Man.
And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. After a big drive, he'll dig in for a second out of the sand.
Woo.
We talk so much about that dreaded long bunker shot, and that was played beautifully. I would take that any day of the week.
This for birdie now at 14.
All you have to do is start this online and let the slope do its thing. I don't see a lot of movement in it.
Lord. Ugh. Man alive.
Okay, no problem with that one.
I bet 8 consecutive bogeys. Or at least one of them will double.
The 15th hole is up next, a par 4 at 480 yards. Not a whole lot to it. A tee shot of the fairway should leave you with a reasonable approach into a green with bunkers left and right.
Another flag.
Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. So after the big drive, this, a short approach to the par 4.
Can I at least have one hole without hitting this bunker?
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker.
And an awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, not bad out of the sand, and that's what will
Can I
remain,
please
trying
stop
to
my
grind
stop
out a
my
par.
bogey streak? Nope.
Well, you miss 100% of the putts that don't get there, right? Lesson learned. 10 over par for the day.
Nope. My bogey streak continues.
Coming down the home stretch here at Torrey Pines, 227-yard par 3 16th. 3 bunkers protecting the green, but there is an opening in the front.
All right, I'm gonna raid out after this round, so we'll finish it up. Man alive.
Getting some sand in the shoes now. For a second straight hole, he's in the bunker. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand. And that race is right on by.
Oh.
I'd call that so-so. I think you'd hope to get that a little closer. Cleans that up in the hole.
I bogeyed every hole this ramp, this back 9.
Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side.
Because I keep going into, that's why I keep giving up strokes, because I'm going into bunker every shot. Or all my tee shots are going into bunker. Either tee shots or second shots going into bunker. Not this one. That was not
Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. So after a well-placed drive, this, his second from short range.
I hit it fat. There we go. Lord, this is a difficult putt. whiz.
Here we are at the finishing hole at Torrey Pines, 570-yard, 18th. Idyllic par 5, fairly straight the whole way, but that pond they call Devlin's Billabong always makes going for the green into a risky proposition.
Oh, the flag. The flag is over to the right of the pond.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
All right.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Oh, man, it rolled back. There's a makeable putt.
He has a 12-footer here. Good job to deaden it right by the hole, but he could not get it to go in.
Let's say par for finish this off.
Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last.
Oh
And this is going to be a round of 84. So, partner, as always, I enjoyed it. Watching golf, calling golf. Let's do it again soon.
We got the best seat in the house, Rich.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
I'm going to get on out of here. All right. See who else. Oh, I know exactly who I'm going to raid. I'm going to raid my stream team buddy, Acid Burn. He is playing Dead by Daylight. So let me get his stream up. He's playing some Dead by Daylight. He's just getting back into streaming. So, say hi to Acid Burn for me. And, let me get it set up. There he is. Alright. Let me get this set up. Actually, it is set up, so we are ready to go. Alright, so folks, well, thank you, Reaper. Thank you, Hatter. And thank you, Travis, for stopping by this evening. I greatly appreciate it. Don't know if I'll be back. I might be back maybe tomorrow evening or no, because the Masters is going to start. And I mean, that's why I've been playing some golf on stream this week. But, so till next time, I will see you all. That is it for me. I'm going to get on out of here. Say hi to Acid Burn for me. Say that 10 times fast. And have a great night.